It's time for me to take a trip to space. I'm just joking. But speaking of space, today I will be reviewing Jason X. Now, honestly, I kind of enjoyed this movie, not gonna lie. Now, if I'm correct, I don't think many people like this movie. If I'm correct, I could be wrong. I didn't check the Rotten Tomatoes score because, I was thinking about making this video, of course, and yeah, but maybe I will after this video check the Rotten Tomatoes score. But overall, I do really enjoy this movie, in my opinion. I think it was just kind of random to throw Jason in space, but hey, just why not make this franchise crazier? So, anyways, I will be reviewing Jason X, aka Friday the 13th, Part 10. Alright, let me review this movie. LOL. Now, one of my negatives about this movie is that I just kind of don't like this opening scene. Now, the reason why I don't like this opening scene is just because, I don't know, it's just, I don't know, I just wish it was just a little, I don't know, it's kind of hard to explain why I don't like it. It's just because, well, I mean, like, most of these characters that we see, like the people who are talking, end up dead, and they were like in the movie for no reason. But I mean, honestly, that could just be me. I don't know what I'm thinking at this point. But I do like the way how Jason just looks really crazy in this scene. He just looks like he had enough of it at this point. So yeah, it's just I don't like the first scene. Now there's no reason why because well, it's kind of hard to explain for me, but I don't know, I just don't like it. But I do like Jason's hockey mask. It looks kind of cool. Just wait until you see like around the ending of this movie, his mask will definitely change. Now, of course, we do have a final girl in this movie because you gotta have a final girl in a Friday the 13th movie. And the final girl is Rowan. Now, Rowan is definitely better than the last final girl from part 9, in my opinion. Yeah, in my opinion, she's a really cool final girl, but, not gonna lie, Tina from part 7 is definitely one of my favorites. But I think Rowan is a pretty good final girl, not gonna lie. But again, that's just my own opinion. LOL. I think it was kind of cool how Rowan and Jason just kind of freeze. Now, of course, we have this android, KM14, which is a kind of weird name, but hey, she's an android in this movie. Yeah, you're totally not ripping off another franchise, Aliens, with an android, which I will cover on this review, the Alien franchise. But I think KM14, the android, is an okay character. So yeah. I think it's kind of cool to learn that this movie takes place in the future in the year 2455. So it's kind of cool that this movie takes place in the future, just like the Alien franchise, LOL. But of course, the Alien franchise does not take place in 2455. I'm just saying that this movie takes place in 2455, LOL. Now, the character Adrian is actually one of my favorite characters, and I'll say why she's one of my favorite characters later in the video. Or should I say, well, pretty soon in the video. Now, the Jason look in this movie is kind of cool in my opinion. Yeah, I don't know why. I guess I just kind of like the way Jason's look is in this movie. It's definitely better than Part 8's look. Ugh, I cannot stand Part 8's look. Oh my god, but hey, I mean, this Jason look looks, pretty cool in my opinion, even if his head is upside down. The liquid nitrogen kill is by far my favorite kill in this movie. That's why Adrian is my favorite character, because she has one of my favorite kills in this movie. That's why she's my favorite character. LOL. The future machete in this movie is kind of cool, although I do prefer the classic machete that Jason used throughout this franchise. But overall, I do think the future machete looks pretty cool. I do not like the hologram scene in this movie. I don't know, it just looks so bad. I just don't like this hologram scene. Because, like, the blood in the hologram just looks so bad. I mean, I know it's not an actual kill, but I don't know, it just still looks bad. Even though if I do actually like this movie. Yeah. Sergeant Broski is actually one of my favorite characters in this movie. I don't know why he's my favorite. It's just, he's really funny. He's just one of my favorite characters. I absolutely do not like this next scene. It's just these characters holding the guns to find Jason. It's just very unnecessary, in my opinion. Now, this character has the weirdest name ever. Now, his name is Kicker, and honestly, I just don't know what's with this guy's name. I mean, it's kind of cool for his name to be Kicker. I don't know. Yeah, it's just very random. The Friday the 13th franchise just loves to throw in random characters to make the body count have like a higher body count. But I'm okay with that. The more kills the merrier, even though if this is just very random to add a guy named Kicker. But hey, I guess it is what it is. Now, I kind of like the scene where the spaceship crashes into another spaceship. It's a crazy explosion. But I just gotta be honest. The house explosion from part 7 of Friday the 13th is definitely better than this explosion. No doubt about that. I like the scene where Jason just breaks out of the window. It's very goofy, and with the characters running, it makes it a lot better. I also love that Jason just looks really creepy. Like, you could barely see his eyes through his mask. It kind of reminds me of Michael Myers. And also, he looks kind of creepy too, because it's just very kind of creepy, these two screenshots. And kind of funny at the same time. Now, Janessa is, not one of my favorite characters. She's a kind of, she's not annoying. It's just, she's just like always the characters who's like, check this, check that. And like, oh, you think? Like, she's just, I don't know, she's an okay character, but you can't beat Rowan, because Rowan's definitely better than, well, Janessa. I'm also glad we don't have that many characters in this movie anymore, because just the background characters just, like I said, is just, I don't know, very unnecessary. But hey, at least we have Rowan here, and the other characters, like the android and all that stuff. So, yay, LOL. Yeah. Now, it's kind of unnecessary, in my opinion, that, well, the Android KM14 got, like, an upgrade. I don't know, maybe it is necessary so she can, like, kill Jason. Maybe. I don't know, but, yeah, I don't know what's going on with this Android anymore. I have no idea. But hey, at least she has a upload. I mean, at least she has a upgrade. I almost said upload. Like the other character, he said he gave her an upload, but it's actually an upgrade. So yeah, it's not like you're uploading a YouTube video. That's different than an upgrade. But yeah, overall, it's kind of random that she got an upgrade. LOL. I'm also glad that Jason gets an upgrade, and now Jason is called Uber Jason, not to be confused with, well, an actual Uber. I think it's kind of hilarious to see that Jason just knocks KM's head right off. Or should I say clean off? That's what I meant to say. But, of course, KM is still alive from the decapitation because, well, she's an android, and she, is very difficult to kill off. Well, at least I think it is. But hey, KM survived, so, yay, I guess. It's also funny that Jason is behind KM. It's kind of hilarious, not gonna lie. And creepy at the same time. LOL. Yeah. Now, I'm kind of glad that Janessa gets to die in this scene, because, well, she's not really a character that I was that into, because, like I said before, she's like that character who's always thinking, like, negative thoughts and stuff like that. So, yeah, rest in peace, Janessa. I kind of like Sergeant Broski's suit in this scene. He looks so cool in this scene. I don't know why, but I think his suit is pretty cool, not gonna lie. Or should I say his space suit, because, well, this movie takes place in space. I am kind of upset that Broski gets to die in this scene. He was like one of my favorite characters. But hey, at least we have our survivors like Rowan and KM and this random guy, which I forgot his name because there are too many characters in this movie. Too many characters, but yeah, that's apparently what it is. It's kind of cool for me to see that Uber's Jason's mask is at the bottom of the sea, and yeah, that's pretty much the end of this review for Jason X. So yeah, that's the end of the Jason X movie review. Of course, I really enjoyed doing this review because it was my favorite movie of the Friday the 13th franchise. Now, I know many people just don't like it. I mean, like, I just don't think they like it because, well, I don't know why. They think it might be cheesy or something, which I totally agree because, well, this franchise is getting really cheesy. And, of course, you can have your own opinions. I like this movie, of course, but, if no one likes this movie, then that's fine. That's just my own opinion. And, yeah, that's pretty much it for this movie review. Yes. Oh, and one last thing I have to say before this video ends is that the Freddy vs. Jason movie review is not going to be the next review. I know it is like in the franchise itself, but I'm not going to do that one yet because I did not do a review on the Nightmare on Elm Street franchise. So yeah, that's why it's the next review. But I promise, as soon as I am done with the Nightmare on Elm Street franchise reviews, I will do Freddy vs. Jason. But for now, the next review will be the Friday the 13th, 2009 remake, which will come out in a couple of days. So that's the next review, so no one can be confused. Alright, are we good there? Alright, that's good. Alright, now I'm going to chill. And, chill and look at the stars because this movie makes me think of space, even though if it does take place in space. LOL. Also, I know I talk a lot.